See how the Cove play goes. Actually, no Cove to be used here. It's just going to be the wall game.
Just waiting for the high tide to come down before C9 could start executing the retake attempt. Nice little cascade being pushed forward, so Leviathan wants to fight forward in the side. Vanity draws first blood onto Com, but it gets quickly traded out, holding on the grounds towards this B site. All of C9 has currently fallen down, and Leviathan get the first pick. A little bit of util and realizing that the A side is open. So this will be a pretty free plant.
Yep.
Trying to take down Tex will be kind of nice, though. All these three now pivoted towards that bottom mid, but Tex, 2 for his troubles on the lurk play on B side. This is a great start as well for the Killjoy on Leviathan's side.
Any exit frags here? Mazzino very close to some kills. May go hunting a little bit with somebody on the help. Naspas with 1. Never bad to get that Blade Storm up either. So just a wait out here for C9, wanting to go down mostly to this spike, but they may get found out before it happens. So Leviathan grabbing the first few, coming out strong. Moose getting on the board. So far to work the map. They go fast towards mid, which obviously is going to make weight. But almost pushing in here. Tex ready to defend.
And with that plan, Mazzino has a Reckoning available. Planet for a long-range battle where Com was looking towards Belt, but he looks to be the late lurk. Something that's a signature move here for Com himself, while the rest of them are holding aggressively inside the A site. High Tide comes out off the next refresh, and that's going to make it even harder for their last 2 players of C9 to try to move inside A. Attempt to try to save weapons. Com trying to find these kills. Rooney looking for these exits to save his weapon, and there's that double swing. Nice info for Com. Mazzino with the swing out. Moose cannot connect the shots, and finally does so until he gets picked off here by King.
That alarm bot looked off.
Leviathan's playing this very cautiously. Reckoning being used against the eco of C9 because they're at a demand disadvantage.
Absolutely.
Clears out the site, trying to get the walls up. Molly to put Vanity out towards the back of Snowman as Moose is looking to help out as much as he can from the top of the bridge. Yet, we have not seen Leviathan move in for a plant yet. They're just trying to clear it out first. Orb to come up, a lean towards the hallway of Kitchen, but cannot get that contact.
So much chaos.
Yeah, Comj actually just got a pick there onto Oxy, so that's gonna make it a little bit easier. Giuseppa finally came in from the rotate, running long range with that beautiful Sheriff. And now Mazzino off the plan is alone. 4 players now squeezing in. Rooney with the wall bang on the Sheriff, and of course he has to be him with the Sheriff. And C9 score first through a Thrifty.
And that is the
heal up here from Zeppa. Leviathan are looking to regroup with King for a double pump back towards the A site. Off angle held and won by Zeppa. Immediately gets traded out by Tex. And here's the delay round. 20 seconds left on the round. Alarm bot, double nanos, gets to pick onto Tex. With 13 seconds left, Com low HP, attempts to go for a plant. Moose trying to find a timing, but with the Cloudburst, gets away. Oxy with a knock kill onto Mazzino, leaving only a damaged Com and Aspas at full HP to play the pulse plant. Updraft missing the pipes, at least trying to look back towards the screens. Recon dart coming out from Com, spotting 1 player, and he's even going on a flank. So you're putting a lot of responsibility on Aspas now. Beautiful headshot onto Oxy. First tap on the spike, an attempt of a stick by Vanity. A spray as Rooney gets the pick onto Com. No defusal as Aspas gets the pick, but then Moose moves forward to trade it right back. And C9 will get the defuse. Move here to play inside the site. They do have a lockdown to work with here, so they might let Leviathan move in for a plant. Com moving up, trying to find a timing, but Moose greets him at the bridge.
That's huge.
2 players now on the advantage for Cloud9. Bubble being drawn up. King with the lurk, looking back towards Boiler and wins that fight against Rooney. Manages to escape as meanwhile we do have the play from Leviathan. Aspas pushing forward, dropping Vanity. They can't get position right now for C9 to get the lockdown as Moose rotated all the way over towards Orange. There's only 2 players left though, Mazzino and Aspas, and those may be the only 2 players you need. The jiggle out, nice shot by Oxy. Mazzino alone, headshot onto Oxy on a 1v1. Oh, he just caught Moose, gets the tank, and then the kill. There was an opportunity.
So they have to worry. Oh, Zeppa actually got hit. He thought he could get in the corner.
Teammates trying to protect him, and that forces Oxy to swing out and lose the fight to Tex. Meanwhile, the plant has come down as Moose unfortunately cannot connect the Sheriffs. Dash across on the other end. Zeppa at least gets 1, but it definitely looks like it's going to be Leviathan's round. So Vanity has something to say. Sees the bull at the top of Com, who drops down towards the orb with support from his teammates. Smalley to try to flush out Vanity, who upgraded to a Vandal. An opportunity to get things done, but as soon as the wall came up, the spray came across. Players now towards the A site, so they engage very quickly. Tempo up towards the A site. 3 players from C9 already waiting for them, but that's only 2 now left. Wow. As Zeppa gets dropped by Tex. All of the control on the right side of the site. A nice little pit to play the pulse plant long range now. Set down by King, but the sprays are coming. Vanity's trying to find a timing. Mazzino solo on HP. There is that tap, the swing on the end. He does get that win onto Mazzino. Oxy finally connects onto Com, but the spike still has been planted. Viper's still up, so the pit's still up. King is holding all the way back towards jail. There's only 2 players left now though for C9, and that's Vanity and Rooney. And makes that only Rooney on a return in a C9 roster. Oof. On the top of the A tower, trying to find at least something, being very quiet and silent. Forced to give his position away with the Vandal as he drops down. Tex waits for him, and Leviathan ends the half. It's going to be activated once the wall gets broken up and Zeppa gets contact. There's an orb on the defense. The high tech to come out, perfect for the pulse plant util. Aspas and Mazzino, though, has something to say. But they still have the util so far for Cloud9. Orb comes out. There's the first deniability. Mazzino pushing down with Tex as they're coming through the high tide. Nobody's tapping on the spike yet.
Fourth one.
And there's just too much util for C9 for both Moose and Vanity to win a 2 versus 4, and off the spike, it will be the Red Bull clutch.
3 on A first time for Leviathan defense. 3 on B for round 2. Doesn't matter.
Nice little flick there too. Great way to gain that confidence. Tap and tap against the eco of Leviathan. Easy plan to come out. Same plan, except the wall is that conditioning wall on B.
Oxy opening up these rounds, whether or not they're pistols on the other side or not. Just starting to get that flow.
Yep.
Give them those kills. Get them online. It's going to be a slow retake here from Leviathan, mostly for the spike to go down and not give up any alt orbs, so we might see some hunting here from Cloud9.
Exactly. You see it juggling around. Oxy's going to be one moving forward with the Sheriff to give him confidence in that, knowing that they have to play against nothing but HP. No shields, nothing. So they're trying to get the Blade Storm or at least the ult up ASAP of Zeppa. So those 2 are the ones running around and hunting. Tex just hiding down towards the bottom. And Elise is able to take down on A. And that's probably the position as to why he's playing towards the A tower, because even if he activates the dash and tries to get away, but let's hold that thought to push out towards the bottom pipes, held by Tex and also by King. It doesn't even matter if Aspas has a glass cannon. The rest of Leviathan are holding their ground. Vanity snuck through though. He might get an opportunity to take down Com. Will do so, and looks back towards the kitchen, knowing that he heard the rotate from at least 1 player, and that's Aspas. Mazzino has to watch the window now. The Al drone will clear him. Will force him back and give a chance here for C9 to pick up the spike.
Oh, the jump peak. Very smart by Mazzino. Identifies 2 because that was the drone, so they know both are near tube now. Big information gain there. And smart play, so they can just play super back. Everybody's flank is covered. Mazzino's making sure this operator can't be lost.
This is good. This gets shot instantly. They heard the sound, so they double swing out. That's a 1-for-1, but here's the op. Hello, Vanity falls, and Leviathan.
So now Aspas has to play this one pretty careful with that trap, or the dodge up.
There was such an early drone though, so they don't get the information of 4 players in the site. Yet Oxy still gets the opener. Mazzino trades it right back, and everybody else is blocked behind by a Viper wall and a Reckoning on top. And now the wall still forced to push back because of that Reckoning. He might get wasted here.
Absolute stall utility. And they just have to wait it out.
That's crazy. Insane to me that it's going to be the spike moving up towards the tower, knowing that the op is there to try to contest it. At least C9 is trying to fight back against it. Aspas, another kill with the operator. Looks back up, denied by Moose. Gives a chance now for the last 2 players of C9 to move inside the A site. Still Mazzino in the back though. Another great anchor.
Huge.
30 seconds left.
There's that tap to flush him out. Mazzino misses the shot, but King is on the other end. Top of the Raptor, double swing in the end. And Leviathan are 2 rounds away of closing for C9 to get the plant down.
They have to play forward. C9 have to play forward at least for that lockdown initially to go off if they can pressure it.
And Mazzino's low. The swing is beautiful by Vanity, but instantly traded out by Mazzino. Here comes the cavalry. The rotate over from Aspas. Waited by Leviathan on the top of the heavens. Zeppa almost got a pick there, but once again too far. And on an island, cannot res any of his teammates, so he falls, but at least takes 1 down with him. Rooney trying to find his own timing. Here's a rotate coming out. The dome coming up as well. Swinging across, gets that pick, but it instantly gets traded out by Aspas. Beautifully done. In the end, fundamental against Leviathan, playing behind the Sage wall. Aldrone comes out. It's going to spot 2 players there just under the tower, and Leviathan starts moving in. Oxy still gets the first pick, though, onto Tech, so that's locked down. Denied. A second one through. Dashing forward, trying to find a third. There is support from top and bottom. Does get the third before he falls by King. Advantage still for Cloud9. Bladestorm out for Aspas. The lurk from Moose with the Guardian, but traded out by Vanity at least. And this will be all that they wrote now for Leviathan. Aspas trying to fall back and save his operator, but C9 will get the round, and that's Vanity even chasing down the kill.
So much. I mean, they save Lockdown and Reckoning just for another round, right? Round 7 of, or I'd say round 20. I would say C9's round 7 win.
Unless Aspas pops off with the Guardian, but yeah, definitely at this point now, both of them falling down, so no ults available. There's the shots that came a little bit too late. Third kill comes through. It continues to be very expensive right now for Cloud9. Snakebite lineup with the orb. The tap on the spike keeps him at bay. And Vanity has to push forward now because he doesn't have any more orbs. Wall on a defense. The spray. Aspas gets the pick. It's halfway. And Rudy has to get the pick. Will get the headshot. And we'll be able to save it there for Cloud9.
Whoa.
A little recognition is nice.
The gas going down.
He'll cut rotates, pinning the rest of C9 towards this B side. Mazzino has to jiggle to find that info. And here's the Hunter's Fury coming out here now on the defense. Calm with the contact onto Rooney. That's one to fall. Reckoning even slow down the push. Mazzino gets the perfect read. The wall comes down. The swing out from Zeppa. Nice little flick. Gives a little bit of hope now for C9 to enter this B site. Remember these ults coming out on the defense. It doesn't matter for this plant now because they have to lock down on the defense from Tex 2. So winning condition for C9. Try to take down Tex, and Aspas as well with the lurk. There's the ult first.
Just reaches the outside. They know what portion of the ult he's got to be in. It's really interesting and awkward now for Vanity.
Wait, Aspas is going to call it at least.
Yeah,
There's a snake bite into the pit. Aspas looks back. He'll get the first kill in, and now there you go. You have all that information coming through. The pick comes down. Moose is alone. He's going to get spotted for sure after the Nanos one comes down. Nice little first shot, a second, but the defuse will still come through. And Leviathan will win the first map here on Icebox.
Really able to scatter Cloud9 for the most of this Icebox map, finding ways to route them, finding ways over and under the utility, if you will. They really put Aspas online here.
That's 3 coming back, a high flash, a paranoia, doesn't hit Calm. So he actually has a perfect angle here. 1 versus 1 to jump across. Zeppa wins that fight. Meanwhile, though, the plant did go down for Leviathan inside A. A flash towards the left corner. Aspas going for the curveball, seeing 3, connecting on to a bit of damage. And Mazzino's trying to answer back, but the flash does not blind the opponents as they fall back. The heal out on the defensive side for C9 as we have players full HP trying to retake.
Just pushing forward. Lev get a few quick kills. Vanity to peek.
Lev was winning the whole time, head-to-head against Vanity.
Yeah.
As Mazzino still holds that sight down. Traded out by Rooney. A tap on that spike and a tap of his stick. And that corner towards Dice has never been cleared. King gets the easy pick. Vanity trying to make some noise just to bait him out. And it's King that jumped instead on to Vanity as Leviathan get another
Work, but you still have the initiators ready to hit B. All the util floods in. They should be get a front site plant here.
C9 had a perfect read after that 1v1 on the east side. 4 players through. Paranoid delays a bit with a snake bite. There's finally a trade coming out from Cloud9. 2 of them fall, though, on the defensive side. As Zeppa is trying to find a timing, looks into the wrong corner. Calm picks up the easy kill. This will be GG for the round. Oxy low HP at 13. Underhand throw. And doesn't want to give an orb away to his opponent. Way being thrown there towards that left side. A smoke in the end when they got the flash contact and elbow. But this gives an opportunity for Leviathan to just flood. Look at all that util. Flashes galore in all angles as Kong gets first blood onto Rooney. Another flash coming through. Oxy's fully blinded, trying to stay alive. Nice little headshot though onto Mazzino as the spike falls. There's 13 seconds left on the clock. A second kill coming through. Pink shells on the ground as the ult came out from Aspas. A 3 versus 1. 6 seconds left. Trying to stay alive as he gets that pick, but there will not be enough time. Running through the protocols. Boost and Vanity fall back to save the weapons and also win the round on time here for Cloud9.
Something's gonna happen. You see Rooney throwing the Viper or the snake bite out every so often, just trying to do a bit of damage, get some armor off, and chip him away. And this mid to market play could be huge.
Only good for that one kill, unfortunately, though, as they had the players to at least try to set up some sort of crossfire for Cloud9. Advantage still for Leviathan as the hot hands gets thrown at the staircase. Zeppa runs through for a bit. Here's the spike going down, and he's hoping to get one. The Blaze wall up, finally gets the pick there onto Aspas, but doesn't know that there is this player right here that lurked through. Zeppa tried to clear it. There's no util left to try to get information for Cloud9. So it has to come down to the swings and the trades, and it continues to be perfect here for Leviathan. He's just trying to hold the main key choke points to allow his teammates to rotate over with 16 seconds left on the clock. And as he peaks a little bit too much, though, it's going to give a chance for the plant to come through.
They didn't realize how far Leviathan actually got into B. They were ready and waiting, so it tells you.
Nades, time. Sticking it right now. Oxy's pushing forward. Lunar gets the pick as well. C9 found the timing with the util to get these kills.
From there, but how explosive they become off of Mazino's utility. Aspas running forward. It seems almost unstoppable. They find Calm, though, to start it off.
With the first small mistake out from Leviathan to start, jump peeking with the recon dart, but it gives information for Leviathan to know how many players are towards B. Beautiful paranoia. An assist to allow Oxy to get the kill onto Aspas. Vanity playing the off angle right in that tight cubby.
They did.
Ends up being a beautiful crossfire in the end.
Let that goes to the hand there of Aspas.
Yeah. And it was off a camera to bait it out, but at least able to rotate back towards the market. That's tiles down. So you talked about this tiles control. They found it, but somebody still made it through. It's King just waiting to see if it could catch rotates, and it's shot deep so that he could actually swing through. Perfect timing to come across head-to-head against another smoker, and that's Vanity to fall. Flash on the front of the A side, beautifully done by Cloud9 just to answer right back, and that spike now in their control. Flank from behind, a 1-for-1. Calm is now alone. An opportunity to win a 1v1 right here, and he'll get it against Rooney. Spike now picked up. Recon dart available. He's just going to use all the time in his favor to add a little bit more. Wasting out or forcing out the neural theft. The ping across, the spike plant down, the sprays attempt, the off-angle position now by Calm. The double swing in the end, but it's C9 winning it. It's Calm trying to sell a fake towards this A side with the L drone as Rooney's waiting. The walk contact play back into market. It's traded out. Showstopper out. And it gets swatted out by Aspas. There's that Blaze wall to look back towards the spawn. Big flash putting Moose away. Zeppa running through. There's that cage. And he's burning down from the hot hand. Second flash blinding Moose once again. And as they're playing back and forth with utility for C9, they can't capitalize on a kill.
They're just trying to get out of MOBA.
Exactly. And it gives enough chance here, enough time for Khan to meet up with his two teammates to try to isolate this B site. Nice shot by Zeppa.
Spike down B.
As now the paranoia comes through. Now committed towards this B site. It's up to Moose to wait. 18 seconds left with the first tap. Calm playing the off angle, up moving forward with a jump spot. Oh, couldn't connect the shots, unfortunately, all around the silhouette of Zeppa.
That was crazy.
And you definitely do see once again with time, no matter what. It was
still tiles control. They go back to this default. Play across. Without even anybody ready, it seems like they're just kind of set up protocols to make them think twice. Rooney
with 3, easily done. You saw on the other end, they were trying to control middle, and then at least try to move up towards the A side with a fault line. Instead, it's 100 sphere to try to create space for Tex. Crossing over, gets dropped.
Spike down.
As this is a great chance for C9 to get a flawless. Bring that confidence and carry it over towards that second half. Calm is going to use, once again, all the time in the world to make C9 antsy and hopefully punish some mistakes. But C9, you definitely see it. A pit on that spike, and they're just going to hold it.
They're like 38 seconds. What do you got? And it's going to be the op from Vanity.
Time wasted to clear this area. You see the position from Leviathan already ready to set up these crossfire fault lines to even delay them.
Bye-bye.
But this is it. This is the big one right here. Moose walking in. And he's going to be able to escape, at least a trap coming through. Head-to-head now against Tex.
He knows Tex is back, but he doesn't know where the trips are. Doesn't want to get himself caught. Oh, no, Moose takes it upon himself to go in. It's exactly what you want to see from a new player. Feeling confident to make it happen. The plant's going to go down, and all this power from that pawn shop side could come through from C9 on this post plant.
Hot hands, paranoia, shock darts doing a lot of damage here on to C9, but Oxy still gets a pick. Another flash out through the smoke. Oxy gets a second one. Pin shells out. Vanity holding the site as players of Leviathan are falling down. One more left to go. It becomes a flawless for Cloud9 in the pistol.
We're on the defensive side. You see Tex and Ospas waiting for a cam peek. They just take control of B main as the spike's going down. So a lot of time for Cloud9 to set up here once they take down King.
As they take down King, Mazzino at least was able to get one, but so far you definitely saw trying to do a hero play towards the dice.
Planted.
It wasn't enough defensive plays and defensive players to help Leviathan from the dumpster, from the A-Link. Now it'd be a similar story. Make things expensive with the Phantom, dying to the spike, trying to find a timing here as Calm swinging out. Then Zeppa punishes him. They're looking good here for C9 to close up another round. Until Tex moves forward for a 1 kill. Trying to salvage something. Maybe the Phantom, maybe some more kills. Aspas just waiting patiently for the first contact. Aldrone still hasn't been broken. So that forces players to push into the market. He gets 2 pings out of the Aldrone. Tex with the off angle. A flash comes out. Cage comes up. That saves actually Zep at the same time. He counter flashes, but Aspas still holds the angle. And finally, C9 decide to fall back. Too many cages. Too many block views. As Aspas finally starts getting activated there. He had a very, very slow map so far. You're trying to keep Leviathan out towards the A side, and here comes the hit.
And this is what we talked about. C9 has been going A, conditioning towards that A. And just the Trailblazer in a delayed round will cause that rotation from Lev, but losing Moose in mid makes it 4v4, Vans.
They want to fight back towards the middle. Calm just got caught. So they have to try to push a little bit more. There's that nice pick by Rooney. A tap on that spike maybe, but now here comes a showstopper out, denied by Mazzino, but instantly killed by Vanity. Aspas trying to move back out. Isolating, trying to isolate one of these last 3 players of C9.
There it is.
At some point it felt like it was almost doable there.
Here, if C9 can hit this, they go for the throw.
Oh, so much noise. Curveball, 2 kills, make that 3.
Spike down B.
And that's one thing you learn real quick. They've done a lot of these setups at the beginning of the round from Aspas and Tex, and this is the first time that C9 tries to just tempo really quickly towards B main, and they were greeted by a huge surprise. It's late now in round number 19 of the second map. Giving a chance here for Leviathan early. Try to bring the game back.
We finally see what that Aspas and Tex hold at B looks like. Cam sees them, they throw down a gate, they get out a flash, and just start lacing through with the Phantom sprays, and specifically the Phantom sprays, so they can't be traded back as easy. Here we go towards A, dogged out, and Rooney almost got util caught, but he fires back.
That's crazy that he re-swings to pull out his weapon too, so Calm was not ready for that one. Runs up for the kill into Tex, the timing off. The fault line. Rolling Thunder then answered back from the Seekers. It's a stalemate for now. Aftershock out as well. Does it contact? No, he's made it towards the back. Now Zeppa is tucked in, 30 HP. Weapon now back out. He doesn't cut towards the left, but they both get the kills. Oh my God. Back, but here's the thing though. The setup from Cypher is actually towards the A site this time around. There's that first tag. And Oxy already falls. Dog now towards the back of dice. He gets stunned. Trying to get these sprays. Trying to stay alive behind the cages. Giving time for Leviathan to rotate across as well. Now towards a dumpster. 2 kills coming up from C9 for 1 of Leviathan. You hear that running back from Aspas. There's that pick. A pinch now towards the connector. The hat comes out. It's a 2 versus 1. The running back is over. He's now pinned back towards the back of the A site. And this is a chance now for C9 to close the map on a 2 versus 1.
Moose's lurks this game have secured some pivotal rounds right now for Cloud9. They're going to get the plant. It's going to be in front side. That's going to be a little bit tougher here if that's going to want to be a push from Aspas and for them to spam through. But Aspas' wall is down. It's just going to be the fight for fight here. Can he get the transfer? C9 set up in a bit of a contact crossfire here.
And he has no utility, and right now you just have to run the main protocols now for C9. Smoke being thrown out. even towards the staircase. Aspas is just making noise, saying, come at me, bro. Tap it onto the spike. There's that first jiggle. And see on the other end, Moose is just waiting towards long B the whole time. So they're just letting Vanity win that 1v1, and he will. And C9 will be able to push this to a third map. Now commits inside A to start. There's a Nanostorm's Paranoia out. There's that Flood retake, counter Paranoia. First blood from Zeppa, traded out by Leviathan, who takes the advantage now. Moose staying on the top, waiting for his teammates. More jiggles out from the attack as there's 13 seconds left until we finally start the plant down on A. Oxy and Rooney with Sheriff. Rooney alone, denied by King. As once again, it continues with the...
Oh, they're actually just letting Mazzino head in.
And dies.
Yeah. Close to the alt orb, that's gonna get him one, but yeah, going in, pretty confident on just making it into the site without too much util. And a big flank watch coming in here by Com as the rest of C9 try to get in through tree.
We're in great positions here for Leviathan. Looks in the end here that it should be a confident round win on the post plant for the attack, converting the fist around win. Second smoke going out towards the tree. C9 looking for an opportunity to jump together outside of the smoke. But there's a late lurk coming in on the other end. There's the bunny hop across for both. And there's a surprise on the other end. So Vanity is left alone. Will probably save at least a Paranoia and die to Spike. But you mentioned it before. Leviathan executed inside this A site. What's the play? What do we want to do? And that's the nature of the composite Spartan 9 play that Mimi was talking about. Maybe even a little bit of a Ziff wall up to look inside the window, but to decide otherwise. Walking back towards A. The lurk from King trying to find an opening. He knows that a knife is close. Oh, the tap there onto Vanity. Miss comms coming through, but at least it's a nice bait to get that kill. And now Zeppa will have to try to anchor towards the back of the generator. The wall across now, a pop flash to slow things down, giving a chance for two players to rotate up towards the A heaven. Storming into sight now. Zeppa comes into contact, gets the trade-off as Oxy falls. Last one to go is going to be Mazzino. Shock dart lands, no chip damage. He gets a plant down with 13 seconds left. There's a big lurk coming out right now from Moose. So Rooney's just trying to hold it out. Because that wall was up here by the stage. He's just trying to leak around it.
Oh.
Just saw him, picks him off. Elisa gets information from Moose, who swings out. And you could breathe, Alexis. Moose wins that 1v1. And C9 will finally score.
Great job. Moves to come in. Nice kill on the bots. Nice kill on what would have been some of those mollies.
Oh. Moose there gets that pick onto Tex, who got hit by his teammate's Paranoia, so that's a small mistake. Aspas trying to find an entry, pushing out towards the spawn, will connect onto Rooney. Moose unfortunately couldn't anchor at the back of that B site. Vanity with a classic. Crossfire set up, close with the judge.
Cover going down.
You know it's pretty much over at this point, but he's at least trying to do some damage here. But despite that small mistake on the execution from Leviathan, the push out towards the spawn seems like C9 weren't ready for that one.
Yeah, getting through that, especially without being able to hit the alarm bot from Killjoy, being able to util destroy with the kind of util you don't usually destroy with.
Yeah. This would be a good way here to punish. We'll have to see in the later rounds now for C9 when they get the gun round. To start things off, there's a bit of util. It's not being cleared. The dig, second dig, it stays alive at 1 HP. Finally, Oxy comes in for it. The dash forward to get the pick off on the Tex finally. That spike down. He'll get picked up. And he knows he's trying to hunt him down. The last three players of Leviathan inside B. And they close the market door.
30 seconds left.
What a heady play off the spike, knowing it could go down in that tight pinch. They get the quick Omen ultimate. Now it be, and it pressures this Blade Storm to come up even bigger now.
King has second smoke. There you go. Pops it up, delays even more.
Tough.
Not giving a chance here for Rooney and Oxy to come out from the market. So they have to opt now to go towards the spawn. Aspas is not looking towards the right area. Because of that recon dart that got popped there by Rooney. A 2v2. Cannot win the fight against King, and it's up to Oxy alone. Another contact gives him a dash. Looks towards the right, cannot connect, and unfortunately couldn't pull out the stinger on time. But have done. Thrown on the attack. Moves instantly with the lockdown with 30 seconds left. Still giving a chance for Oxy to set up. There's that wall bang off the text. Showstopper in. Goes out towards the logs. He gets a second kill for it before he dies. And Moose connects onto Aspas, holding down this B site. The last two players are detained. Moose is trying to find him.
10 seconds.
There's one. The headshot across. Upgrading a weapon, and Mazzino is there. Dropped by Moose again. Big round for the rookie. Aspas is trying to create noise here towards Garden. He hears a jump that's going to punish Vanity, who jumps around and gives a nice chance here for the rotate to happen. A potential trade. He TPs away. Stuck in a corner, though. Rooney trying to fight him. He'll trade it out. Meanwhile, though, the plant is happening towards the A site. Nice little first and second contact. Once again, beautiful play by Rooney. And with the combination through, gets the paint to allow Moose to pick up the last two kills.
This low buy for the last round of first half. Gonna make it tough.
Change of pace too. Underhand throw under the Viper Orb to try to push forward. Knife to try to eliminate some of that util. A TP came towards the back of the site, but it got canceled. This might get hurt, and still C9 were able to hold with the three players inside the site. More players falling down. Calm is alone. And Calm will also fall. We end up at a 5-7 half at this point.
Oh.
Can you find your treasure now?
Oxy
trying to go with the dash activate. The trade across, not there for C9, but they fall back now towards middle. Vanity did lurk across, though, at the switch.
Oh, this is
30
incredible.
seconds left.
Actually, Mazzino's kill is huge to stop this rotation over. They're not going to have numbers to sight now.
Exactly. And Zeppa cannot get the contact off the flash, and that's the spike down. Mazzino did a great job here to cut these rotates, and the lurk now disabled pretty much. A flawless for Leviathan. So the audio cue there, the audio cue rather, is there. Beautiful flash though. Triple swing right behind that, and that's Aspas down. Upgrading to a submachine gun to dash across the lurk. Couldn't work out for Moose though. At least C9 have made it inside the A site for a plant.
Oxy's got that gun too. If they can front one of these choke points, they can get quite a few kills. King's gonna help out by taking Zeppa though, 4v3 on the retake.
Spectre could be everything inside the site now in the hands of Oxy. Rooney also still has his Sheriff. It looks like he's playing all the way back here towards the A site. Does he have a lineup for shot guards? No, it was just for a recon dot on the top of heaven. There's that first kill on the attempt of a retake from Leviathan. A 3 versus 3. Instantly 2 kills, and Rooney with the Sheriff. A thrifty round for C9 to answer right back.
Again.
And build that money up. In great position is Moose. Mazzino, unfortunately, well, actually, unfortunately for Vanity, gets picked off here by Mazzino. Oxy trying to move close with the Judge, being slowed down. Does get that pick onto Calm, but 3 players swing up towards Tree. They're making it expensive.
Okay.
Really expensive so far. Ooh. Rest hunting forward. Odin being shot. Calm is trying to play close with this Bucky. Orb's gonna get picked up. There's the execution. One of the rare moments of C9 moving in towards B. Calm though has lurked around and gets the kill with the Bucky. Trying to answer back, gets a second somehow. And finally he gets traded out. But this is room to breathe for Leviathan, because Aspas has a hero rifle here. C9 moving inside the B site for a plant at least.
Big job. Okay.
Might slow it down for a bit. There's another slow up too, but it's going to keep them close. That forces out the Hunter's Fury. There's that first ping though, and King gets the kill with the Odin. Off from the lane. Almost got that kill onto Aspas.
30 seconds left.
Now there's 30 seconds left. It's C9's time to try to do some hero plays. Planning outside in the open. Oxy was trying to use his reaction time to get off it, and then to push forward if somebody was fighting back against him. 2v2. Vanity saving the round so far for C9, as it's up to Tex. Small shields, there's one. The trade out from Oxy.
Incredible.
And C9 take the lead.
The smoke, but still now have this A anchor and difference.
Quicker way to break down the walls here with the Odin instead of knifing it across. Tex now walking forward as the wall comes down, gets an instant punish with the spike down. Mazzino answering at the top of mid as well from Pizza. Moose ADSing, nice shot there onto Aspas. A little bit of an overcommitment, but also respected because Vanity TP to grab the spike and are moving into the A site.
Delay from the lockdown to come in, but it looks like Tex wants to make a play.
He made it through. He made it through now. Vanity was squeezed back down towards hell. And as he tries to call it for his teammates, Rooney's there for the save once again from A main. Mazzino stuck, wall bang by a Moose. C9 at 10. Nice little molly here to try to flush him out. Lots of damage being done, and there's that lurk. There's two. Yeah. King trying to answer back, trying to do whatever he can, but you definitely know this round is looking to be pretty good for Cloud9 to seal the deal in this round, especially with those 2 kills from Rooney. It seems there's still no answer for Leviathan on the amount of times we're heading towards A. Again, but a different tempo. Done early in the round. Spike is already down. Oxy made it across, down to 21 HP, was wallbanged there from the top of heaven. There's the head-to-head, but King steals the kill away. With Spike down out in the open, showstopper available, not anymore. 1-for-1, Rooney alone. Lurk on the top, the lineup on 2, connects there. And it's up to him and King. Aljon available. 3 seconds on a recon dart as well. King hiding it back around the dice. So Rooney runs with no information whatsoever. King looking to move back towards the A main. Out in the open, King gets the pick.
Cover going out.
And this time it's the attacker side using it, so there's no showstopper available now for Leviathan inside the side, but it doesn't matter. Aspas gets the first kill. King is there for the support. Finally, the Odin comes in. Tex trying to find a timing towards the back, has a res at the same time. Rooney once again alone. Body is showing out the cape as well. Swings out and tries to get the kill, but cannot. The fuse now comes in for Leviathan. And off that second timeout, we're also seeing Spike being dropped to make an audio
I
cue.
have the spike. Right here.
Both players now creeping up towards M3. And that's Zeppa and Moose. Trying to walk around and trying to get a backstab, and they'll get it. Mazzino falls. And at the same time, Zeppa is all the way out towards the spawn at B. Yes, there's an exchange of battle here, and there's that lurk play. Beautiful here for Cloud9. Advantage comes in for them, but they're a little bit spread across the map. King has to come up huge now. Oh, what a shot there onto Moose. Last 2 players grouping together against the last 2 of Leviathan. Both of them moving towards the A heaven.
30 seconds left.
King pivoted once again to meet up with Calm at the door and looking to backstab the backstabbers.
Perfect timing here. The buddy system going to be working out great for Leviathan as they can get themselves back to safety. Do they stick together? No, they decide to split.
Recon dart outside of the smoke, allowing here for the plant to come down. 2 individual 1v1s potentially here. Snake bites being thrown from Calm. Pivoting back towards the dice, King is moving towards Generator. Nice little first shot by Rooney. There's King to trade it right back. A 1v1, half HP is Rooney. Suppresses, King has the paranoid now, hits it. TP on the top, trying to find it, the headshot from King. A 4K in a round, and Leviathan tie up this game.
Incredible stuff from King in the last moment. The Omen play everyone wishes they could nail, but some reason we miss it.
The wall up will not allow the lurk to happen. And there's the exec. Tex trying to run through, shooting a bit, and they're doing all the damage. Perfect second slow orb. He fully blinded though. Zeppa answers back. Mazzino comes across, and the timing on that one is not in his favor either. And somehow, a slight overheat from Leviathan. Punished right away. Tap on the spike, and no Calm is here. Calm trying to get the wall back shots, but does not connect. Another tap once again. Pain shells.
They're getting good util out here.
They know Aspas is at the top though. And what maybe could save him is hopefully a knife, but it's in 23 seconds only. So that showstopper may do a lot of damage. Rooney down low at 21.
There.
To jump up on the generator. Second shot dart, no contact onto Aspas. A lurk around here from the top. Zeppa breaking the window. As now the players are running down. Jump spot on the first. Trying to go for a second jump spot. It's at half. Nice little first shot. Second one coming through. And now Zeppa has to try to win a 2v1. There's that first. Could play the time. Comes across on the left side. Aspas pushing forward. Zeppa gets the 4K. And a Red Bull clutch to put C9 instantly on the pivot for the flank. Has a timing here. Has all the information, but only has a sticker. Still drops. The no command. The trades come out for Leviathan. Up to Moose alone. Has the lockdown and is forced to pull it out right away.
Solo Moose. Everybody knows where he is now.
Oh, and the res too. It's the bait to push this into extra innings. That slows down the push once again, allowing the wall to get broken. And here comes the chaos inside the smoke. First blood this time for Leviathan. Trying to run through again, maybe trying to look for a play. Zeppa doesn't have any more flashes. Aspas somehow gets a wall bang onto Moose as he falls as well. Plat now coming in for Leviathan.
Good little chip damage, but is it enough? 5v3 here. And
so
they
annoying.
still haven't got Tree back.
Finally, as they break the second wall, that could allow for them to go for a 3-2-1 swing. But instead, one was caught with a reload, allowing Rooney, or forcing Rooney to peek alone. At least he stays alive.
You still have Calm just lurking around the map during all of this too. So many options for LEV to clean it up.
Up draft avoids. A shorty once again denied. And also the ace denied by Rooney. 4 HP. Tex wins it. And Leviathan. Calm rotating back, pushing out the top of the lane. There's that dash in from Oxy. King just waiting inside of that smoke. Players now moving down on the other end. Pinch from behind, Calm gets one, moves as well. Advantage out for C9. 3 players to fall. 13 seconds left, the plant will come down. Tex and Aspas looking to fight back. 2 players staying behind the boathouse for Cloud9 as the other 2 are playing contact first at the staircase. Odin in the hands of Oxy. As Aspas is now starting to close the gap. You hear the Odin being shot on the other end. Alarm bot now, Nanoswarm. Aspas is now slowed down. Cannot get across, has 2 satchels to work with, but decides to walk forward instead. A 1-for-1, last one on the lane. And we will go once again. Tucks in. There's that wall for the split. Now Oxy's just waiting. And gets that pick. No more splits coming in from Leviathan. Lots of them being spotted out here towards the market. And Leviathan still engaged towards the entry. Nice little shot there onto Moose through the smoke. Tying things up on a 4-4. Rooney now answers back as Mazzino's trying to find another surprise kill inside spawn. King doing the same. Oh, it's loose. He loses the fight to Vanity with the judge somehow. Spike, meanwhile, though, has been planted. 2 players left.
Good paranoia.
Aspas is blind, forced to fall back. Tex is trying to make a play. The sprays now from the spawn. 1 is suppressed. No heals, no slow orbs. So Tex is just trying to move forward. And it's beautiful. Beautifully done by Cloud9. Instant trades.
I think we get Oxy into Tree.
Okay, different type of wall here too, but it gets instantly broken, so no time to react. As it funnels in Oxy, Tex gets the easy kill. And that's a beautiful first blood now for Leviathan. Big flash now, Aspas blinded at Dice. C9 closing in. Vanity using his own smoke as for cover. But then just seeing Rooney run through, Aspas gets a second showstopper. Rooney doesn't need it so far, not finally pops it out. But Tex steals the kill.
This King set up with Noya. They're not even going to run the time down that much. They're just going to hit.
Oh, but everything missed. There's that wall to come out towards the lane, but it's funneled into all that microwave set up by Moose. It comes up, keeps it at bay. Moose falls down at the same time, though, but Leviathan have contested and taken over this B-site. Oxy almost got some wallbang kills there. Tex now pushing up on the other end at the staircase, a 1-for-1.
3v3 now.
Spike planted.
As it gets planted, the reposition by Leviathan. Calm stays towards the B main. Oxy with the dash, but cannot use it. So for C9, they're breaking the wall. Calm now finally gets spotted. Cloudburst moving out. Oxy running on the other end. Gets that pick. Blade Storm now available. Crouching in. Gets the kill there onto King. As it's Mazzino alone. Zeppa gets the pick. And we continue to go back and forth in this game on the 3rd map.
These rounds are chaos.
And the knife comes out. They're trying to clear it out here towards the B main. Didn't get the ping there onto Mazzino, forced to fall back. Calm does get the pick onto Rooney though. Holding a spot towards the lane. Aspas flew to rescue to help out as well. 1-for-1, Moose is alone trying to get some lucky kills with the sprays. But this is looking like a done deal. Aspas hunting it down, continuing the OTs.
Well, let's go. We don't have to worry about get used before LEV hits the site.
Oxy's about to walk through towards main. There's that wall up and the execution attempt towards B. Oxy able to fall back.
Boom, Moose is ready.
Falls behind, yeah, nice little wall bang there with the Odin as Vanity gets another pick. 2 coming out towards the lane and a beautiful paranoia for him to fall back. That's a rotating back towards Cat. Zeppa is waiting right there to TP across. There's that trade-off. That's the spike down once again. Hot flash on their hand, just trying to escape. Meanwhile, Aspas has picked up the spike, and he's also the last player standing. 23 left on the clock. 1 kill gets him a showstopper. Zeppa just waiting out in the open. And it tries contact into switch, but it gets insta-dinked by Aspas and forced to fall back.
It's so hard to sell a fake this many OTs in. A site's the hit.
And it's traded out. Once again, King denied now, anchoring towards the A site. Zeppa still low on HP. Trying to figure out who they could give the spike to for a plant. He's gonna plant it for A main. Beautiful owl drone actually spots a couple of players up towards the A heaven, as Leviathan actually has all 4 players and no lurks. There's grenades being thrown. There's the ADS from a few, and there's the first to fall. That's Oxy on top of Generator. Shock darts coming out, misses as it's trying to get towards the door. A tap on the spike, the spray through the smoke, continuing through, but players of C9 still falling down. Zeppa alone, and Zeppa falls with the rest. But C9's potentially looking to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Walking up the contact. There's Vanity getting ready to swing out, punish. And there's a 2-for-1 in favor of Leviathan.
Oh.
Will this get clear in the corner? The Boombot will not. As they run across, they try to clear it out. He can play this off angle. He gets one. The second satchel saves him, and he still gets King. Aspas inside the site, forced to reload, stuck out towards the dice. A 2 versus 2. Moose has already rotated across with Rooney, though. As the owl drones out for info, knows exactly where the 2 players are. The first one planted, the second one towards main. Showstopper now out after the plant. Will force them to fall back. And they have to wait it out. Now that it's finally shot, but look at that positioning now from Calm. The wall up, he repositions now towards the tree, but the turret, he avoided it. And he heard the footsteps. Aspas will get the kill. It's up to Rooney alone. For the first time here, we might see an attacker side win. A tap on the spike first. There's that first shot! And the second one, Rooney! The Red Bull clutch! It will give another defensive round for Cloud9 and series point. One more load by Texas Slow Orbs at that Sage. Double swing in, Oxy with the first blood. Rooney with the plant. Leviathan does not want to give a chance for C9 to set up, as they're already throwing utility. 2 up towards the heaven. Oh, a nice shot by Oxy, all done by Rooney's util. Tex answers right back through the door, a 1-for-1, but the advantage still for C9 on this post plant. Calm trying to drop down, trying to get the wall bang, finally takes down Zeppa. King dropping inside the site right now, no smoke to cover him.
Molly off.
There's that Molly, he gets it at halfway at least. King and Calm against Moose and Vanity. Vanity at low HP. Moose trying to fight long range. Smoke now dissipates. The backstab, but the trade. Calm now to 1v1. The pit comes out, and he's dying now too. The volleys, but then Moose wins that 1v1, and Cloud9 closes the series.